Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Kingsbury. Today is Wednesday, January 3rd. I've been busy today, got a new vlog up. Been busy putting out daily vlogs all this week, so there's plenty for you to watch. Yesterday's vlog, we had quite a few sales out of my stores. I run 2 eBay stores. For those of you that don't know, I'm a full-time reseller and freelance photographer. I like to put my efforts out online so that you guys can benefit from some of my knowledge over the years. Like I said, I have 2 eBay stores, one with over 4,000 items and the other just shy of 2,000. I'm also a freelance photographer. A few years back I sold my studio and moved my store home, moved the 2 eBay stores back home. Everything's at home now, and I'm doing freelance work on the side when it comes my way. Yesterday we had a good day of sales overnight. We woke up to over $100 in sales out of the big store. Let's see what we have going on this morning. Looks like this morning is another great day of sales. Looks like we have 5 sales for $179.72. Wow, 5 sales for $179.72. There you see it. What a way to wake up. $179.72. Let's take a look and see what sold. First item sold for $15.99. It's a reversible jacket coat, zip up women's large black and tan fleece. Cafe Olé is the name of the brand. Let's give you a look. There's the black side you see there, and there's the tan side. There's the collar, some of the highlights, double pockets it looks like. Cafe Olé, I don't know the brand, but it was good enough to sell this one. Tag looks like it had a little wash wear, but otherwise the jacket looks to be in tip-top condition. $15.99 out the door. One thing I always like to keep a lookout for at the thrift shop are reversible jackets. So basically you get 2 jackets in one, right? A lot of people like to buy those. For the versatility, you can wear either side, you know, with different outfits and whatnot. They really enjoy reversible jackets, so it's a good niche to get into. The second item that sold for $108.99. It's a vintage Columbia one-piece ski suit. Blue, black, and red, size medium, keyword skiing. Let's take a better look at these vintage ski suits often do well. This has the red highlights, as you can see, around the collar there. Columbia, always a good brand. People know that and they search for it. Has the highlights at the bottom with the elastic around the ankles, and there's a look at the back of it. Has that waist tie. This one was vintage, an older style. People do search for those, they like those. If you can find these in neon colors, they often sell very well, but this one was just your standard blue. Yeah, like I was saying, in that skiing category, those vintage neon jackets from the 80s, those are hot right now. Those always sell. Anything 80s right now is hot. People are still searching and buying for that vintage stuff. It's kind of new to the vintage market. Anything over 20 years old, but 80s and 90s is really hot right now. Third item to sell, sold for the $12.95. It was this. It's a winter beanie hat, skull cap, one size fits all. Claire's Seal White Acrylic. So as you can see, I got all those keywords in there. It's supposed to look like a little seal, I guess. There's the back of it. There's that happy little seal face with the sequins and looks like a little smiling seal. And of course the Claire's inside tag that says it's 100% acrylic. So that's just another one of those fun little beanie caps. You can find those often really cheap at the thrift shop. If you go searching through the hat section, especially during the summertime, you can find those themed animal hats. People like to buy those, especially during the winter time. One hint, you might want to buy those up in the summertime and hold on to them for a season or 2 and get them listed in the winter, and you should turn those into great profits. As you can see, not a huge sale price, $12.95, but when you're considering you're buying it for $1 and shipping would be pretty cheap, you can send it ground advantage. Probably weighs less than 3 ounces once you put it in an envelope. You're not going to be paying too much in shipping for it, maybe $4 or $5. So you're looking at $6 all in, and $12.95 was the purchase price. Take out eBay fees, you're looking at $5 to $10 profit. Fourth item to sell, sold for $31.85. It's a brand new M&M's Holiday Collectible Christmas Nutcracker Candy Dispenser. Has the yellow M&M, keyword yellow, keyword holiday. Let's get a better look at this. I bought this during the Christmas season. There he is, the yellow peanut M&M. Did a little research while I was at the thrift shop and found that these sell pretty good. They have a pretty good sell-through rate. This one was brand new in the box, and I was looking for some Christmas stuff to sell over the Christmas holiday, and picked it up. I think I paid about $5, maybe $5 to $7. I want to say $5 for this. So for it to sell for that amount was quite a score. Little Christmas holiday M&M's Nutcracker. Don't overlook that one. New in box. If you can pick those up at a reasonable rate, they're definitely worth picking up. Fifth item to sell, sold for $9.94. This was a recent listing. Listed this just January 1st. It's a Sony PlayStation Hits PS4 The Last of Us Remastered video game box. No disc. So I put that in there in several places. They should know it's just for the box. Took a picture of the front. There's the inside, no disc, and there's the back photo. Decided to go ahead and list these boxes, see if I could sell some of them, recoup my losses. I got those boxes in a storage unit buyout. Bought a storage unit, had a bunch of video games. Some of them didn't have the discs in the box, so I decided to just list the box without the disc and see if I could move those on. Maybe to somebody who had the disc and was looking for the box and the art to go with it. So I listed quite a few of those, had a couple of them sell already. Just listed those, finished up on January 1st rather, the first of the year, and now I've had 2 of those sell already. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but instead of just donating them back to the thrift shop, I might as well list them for 10 bucks, right, and make a sale. They probably weigh like 3 ounces, will probably cost $4 or $5 to ship. So if you're making 10, you're making about $5 profit on those. So while I was telling you guys about those 5 orders, we had another one sneak in, brings the total up to 6 orders for $193.71 this morning. Let's take a look at that 6th and final order. 6th item to sell this morning, sold for $13.99. It's a Coco Lyman athletic sweats pants, black and white, love, women's small, size 25 waist by 30 inseam. So here's a look at them. There it says love across the back is why I added that keyword in there. Coco Lyman, I don't know this brand, I'm not really that familiar, but a nice looking design. The black and gray colorway, size small. Not an ideal small for size for resale, but this one got a sale. There it is. The love on the rear there, cotton polyester blend, Coco Lyman. Definitely a good little sale for $13.99 out the door. So there you have it, 6 sales for $193.71. I'm gonna go grab those 6 items from my inventory and get them ready to put some shipping labels on them. Alright, there they are. Through the magic of video, 6 orders ready to be shipped. Ready to get some shipping labels and be sent out to the customer. I think this Nutcracker is the only one I need to wrap up. I need to find something to wrap that one up and secure it so that it's ready to travel to wherever it's going. So we're gonna get some shipping labels on those and get them ready for the customer. Here comes those shipping labels. Let's get them. Let's get them on those packages. Gotta get these ready for the customer. Alright, there you go. We got a nice tote going. All those orders packed up and ready for the post office. Now that we got those orders packed up, I thought I would take you guys into the photo station and show you what we'll be photographing to get listed next. Let's take a look. So for those of you who watched yesterday's video, you guys know that I bought a junk drawer lot online with hopes to list the stuff in my store, flip it for some profit. Let me show you what that looked like. There it is. There's the last remnants of the junk drawer lot. Looks like I paid $35.73. There's some good stuff left over. We'll get to that stuff, but let's see what we'll be listing today. So I pulled 3 items from that junk drawer lot that I'm going to be listing today, hopefully to get my profits back and then some. Let me give you guys a look at those. Here's the first item. It's a Lux Pro thermostat, model PSP511C. If you look this up, it's worth I think about $30. So we're gonna get that listed, and that'll be the profits return. Most of them. This was also in the lot. This is a Yellowstone $2 bill, Yellowstone National Park. This is legal tender. We looked it up yesterday. Not a great sell-through rate, but they are selling for about $15 online, so we're gonna get that listed, try to get market value for that. So we're looking at 30, maybe 35 for this one, and 15 for this one. The third item we're gonna post up is this Dale Earnhardt calendar, a 16-month calendar, wooden desk frame calendar, has Earnhardt and all those race car photos and whatnot. It's brand new, sealed, has a price tag of $8.99 on the back, US. So I'm gonna list that for $8.99 plus shipping. Hope to get that amount from that. So that will be our investment back, and then everything else we list will be profit. So there's 3 items we're going to get photographed and listed today. Let's take a look at a few more. I have this green tote here. I'm looking to expand my media section, so I'm going to put the media in that. Here's a few media items I pulled to get started with. This is a Golden Christmas. Probably should have listed this for Christmas, but I didn't realize I had it. Golden Christmas, A Tale of Puppy Love. Has those beautiful little puppies on there. Some sort of Christmas movie about dogs or whatnot. So that's brand new, sealed. We're gonna get that one listed. Here we go. Probably not your favorite guy at the time, considering all the controversy, but still a good movie. Jaden and Will Smith in this, After Earth. Not a bad movie. Saw that on TV recently. Here's another one. Tom Cruise, Valkyrie. We got Tom Cruise. We got Will Smith. What else do we have? Here we go. We got Empire. What is his name? What is his name? I couldn't remember his name, but of course his name is Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson. They star in that Empire. I think that's that series put out by 50 Cent. Pretty good series. I've seen a few episodes. So we'll get that one listed as well. I haven't bought a lot of clothing items recently, but I do have one that made it through the wash. It had a little stain on the front. Didn't entirely come out, unfortunately. It still is showing a little bit, but it's a nice Nike Golf polo shirt. Let me give you guys a look. Here it is, Nike Golf, standard fit, dry fit polo shirt, size XXL. If you look right here, where is it at? It might be a little bit below. There was a little bit of a stain here. I treated it. Something looks like they spilled some ice cream or something down, but it's like a little stain right here. It didn't entirely wash out, but I mean, you can barely see it. So I think I'm gonna list it up, mention that little stain, and hopefully someone will still buy it. Sometimes I'll take a chance on an item with stains on it because I think I can get it out. Doesn't always work, as you can see, but usually if you buy the item cheap enough, they price it at the thrift store accordingly. Picked that one up for a couple bucks, tried to get that stain out, didn't come out, but still probably can list that for $14.99 and make a little profit. Somebody will be willing to buy it with a little faint stain on it. It is a 2XL Nike Dry Fit Golf polo shirt, so those typically go for $20 to $25 online. So when you're listing it far below market value, somebody will take a chance on it, you know. Who knows, they might have some better chemicals and can get that stain out themselves. Finally, we have some shoe items. We got a pair of cleats here. I'm going to try to get these listed. So I've been waiting for a larger item to sell, that Columbia jumpsuit, that snowsuit. That one sold and that shipped in that flat rate box. So that gives me space to add another item to the flat rate box section, and I'm going to put those cleats in a flat rate box and get those listed. I know I paid up for those cleats. I think I paid $7.99 for them, I believe, and they're going somewhere between $30 and $40. So I'm going to get those listed, priced accordingly, get them up in the store, and hopefully make a quick sale on those. Here's a better look at them there. That white, blue, and black colorway has the swoosh on the heel there as well as on the front toe. I was going to clean them up a little bit. They have a little bit of wear from use, but as you can see, the bottom cleats are nice and clean, pretty clean. Have probably only been worn one season, I would guess. They are a larger size. I think they're size 15 if I remember correctly, maybe 13. But a larger size, they'll fit in that medium flat rate box and be perfect, shipped to the customer, nice and safe. So I grabbed a couple more shoe items off of the shelf out in the garage. I've got a few shoes out there from storage unit that I've been waiting to list. I have some room in my store to list some more shoes, so I got a couple more pair that I grabbed, a couple women's shoes. Let me give you guys a look at those. So here's the first pair, a nice soft SOFT, I guess is the brand of these. They look to be a nice leather, kind of a slide type shoe. They got a little heel on them, but you just slide right in those. The soles are pretty clean, have a little floral design. and it has that faux fur around the edges here with the buckle. So a nice pair of shoes. I'll have to do some comps on those, see what they're going for, price them accordingly. Here's the other pair. This is kind of a fashion type with a bow on the front. It's called Wild Diva. Wild Diva lounge shoes, I think. Size 8, black and white, pretty simple shoe. Yeah, size 8. Soles are alright, no flaws really, but those will be cheap. Price those probably $19.99 or less. We'll have to see what those are going for. I usually just search based on what they're listed for. Yeah, like I was saying, with shoes like that, I'll usually just search to see what's out there on the market, what they're priced at, what the lowest rate is and what the highest rate is, and price accordingly. Obviously there's not a demand for that type of brand. It's not a highly sought after brand, so you're gonna have to price at the low end of the market probably if you want to get a quick sale. Those are the type of shoes that will sit in your store for a while. Not ideal, but if you get them out of a storage unit, you got to get your money back. And once you get a storage unit, you typically make your money back quick, and then everything else you list after that is just pure profit. So that's what we're dealing with now. We got all kinds of shoes to list, and those were just 2 pairs I grabbed off of the shelf that were available to me. So we'll get that stuff photographed and start listing away. Alright, as you can see, I got everything photographed here. I have these DVDs here, the 3 items from the junk drawer lot, the thermostat, the $2 bill, and the Dale Earnhardt, the 3 pair of shoes, and then that Nike Dry Fit polo shirt over there. So while I was taking those photos, I decided to go ahead and do one more item from that junk drawer lot. I pulled the 5 spoons. There was a set of 5 spoons, decorative spoons, that I thought would be a quick, easy list. Let me show you those. So I got these photographed as well. Not sure if you can see it, but they all have some sort of decorative design on the part right here. It's some sort of battle, historic battle, and then they have a decoration on the handle as well. Back side says something. I'll have to look a little bit closer and see what it says there. Probably the brand of the spoon, I'd imagine. Hopefully it says that. I'm not sure. They might be sterling silver. That probably is what it says. I'll have to get my scope out and take a closer look. I doubt they are, but gonna get these listed next too. So for those of you who returned to this video because you saw yesterday's video and enjoyed that retail arbitrage junk drawer lot opening, that box opening, and saw all the goodies I found, that thermostat, that $2 bill, I got another one that I'm gonna do today. Actually 2 more. I bought 2 more junk drawer lots. I have them sitting here, but what I think I'm gonna do is put those in separate videos. One junk drawer lot came from Glendale, Arizona, the other one from Salem, Oregon. So a couple different areas. I have them sitting here, and I'm gonna do 2 separate videos. Retail arbitrage is what you call it, where you go online, you find something that you think you can flip for profit. That's what I'm hoping to do, find enough profit in there to make my investment back, and then everything else that I list is pure profit. I know I got a couple good units. I did a little research on them, so let me give you a quick look at what they'll be in those videos. Here's a look at one of those lots. I think this is the Oregon lot, titled Junk Drawer Lot, Jewelry, Coins, Tokens, Pinbacks, and Buttons. This one came from Herald Estate Finds. Let's supersize this photo, give you guys a better look at it. So there you see it. If we can scroll through these and give you a closer look, there was one item that particularly caught my eye. Let's see, there's a pocket knife there. Looks like a nickel. So these are all smalls, some buttons and cufflinks, little jewelry it looks like, some little scissors, little shears. There was one item in here that did make it worth my while. A little car there, a little purple car. There it is. That was the item. This little lighter is worth quite a bit of money. If you search Balboa lighters, this one says have tubes will travel. Norman's TV. It's a little lighter. We'll have to get in there and see what it looks like. There was also some military buttons. Those can do quite well. A ring. So all kinds of stuff in this one worth some money.
So that's the first of the junk drawer lots that I got. Paid $15 plus $6 shipping for that one. So we're looking at $21 plus shipping plus taxes on that one. But that lighter is the big score in that one. You'll have to watch that video to find out how much that lighter is worth. So once you're done watching this one, be sure to go check out my other videos and watch that one as well.
If you're not interested in that one, then you'll want to check out this one. This one sold for $32.20. I bought that for $32.20. Let's take a closer look at what I got in here. There's a big photo of all of it. Looks like some watches in there. Let's go scroll through these photos and take a look at what caught my eye. As you can see, there's some coins, there's some watches, some more spoons in this one as well. These junk drawers usually have that similar thing. One thing I noticed in this one, if you look in the back there's a 1953 Ford and owner's manual. That is one thing that I did look up and got the price on. Let's continue to keep a look through these photos. Oh, here's a better look at it. You can see all those coins. Have yet to do the research on those coins, but I will look into it and figure out what everything is worth. Those two watches, I believe they did work. I did ask them about that and they said they're ticking, so we'll have to double check that. Some jewelry. Looks like they forgot to rotate this photo, so it's a little bit on its side. Apologize for that, but lots of jewelry, lots of trinkets. Not sure how much of that stuff I'm going to list. I'm probably going to list the easy stuff. Definitely that Ford owner's manual. There's a medal there, a military medal. Those do quite well. Those watches are probably worth a decent amount of money as well. This one is in really good focus. Some of their photos were a little bit out of focus. There's a little pack of batteries there. Brand new watch batteries. So maybe you could include those with the watches if one of those is missing the battery. Or just put it in yourself and get it working. We'll see. I'm not sure how much work I want to do with all this. Definitely want to make my money back and then some. There's a coin book as well underneath all that, so we'll have to get some more detail on this. There might be some finds I'm not seeing here in the photos.
That one I paid $32.20 for. The one before from Arizona with the lighter in it, I paid $22.81. So if you want to check those out, there will be some separate videos I'm going to be posting shortly to my channel. You can go on there and get details on all the stuff as I open it up. Take a look, take a little bit of a closer look at that lighter and give you some exact details on what kind of value I expect to get out of it.
Alright, time to take a little break, have a little bit of lunch. I'm watching this Theo Vaughn podcast with Sean Strickland. Quite a character. Got those DVDs listed. This is my new DVD tote. I'm going to try to get this thing filled up.
Like I've said in previous videos, I got a back stock of DVDs, trying to get through them, try to get some of that stuff listed. I've got a bunch listed already, but want to expand that section so that I can take advantage of the full profit since I had that money invested already. I got a section here, let me show you. I
probably started listing DVDs about 6 months ago, and I have these two little shelving units, filled those up. Since then I've added this 2 totes here. I've got these 2 totes filled up, and then I added that big tote outside, so the DVD and Blu-rays and video games, some of the smaller stuff is listed in these envelopes here.
So I'm not convinced that's the best inventory system for DVDs, but it's currently the one that I have. I could switch to those other totes eventually, have those stackable totes somewhere where I can get into them when one of them sells, but it is kind of nice to have them here on the shelf and just pull one when it sells. Makes it easy if you have a small section like that, a small DVD section, but as it grows, I think things will become more complicated the more DVDs you start listing. I think I have over close to 700 now listed, so it's getting up there. Those numbers are starting to get up there, and they sell regularly, not a big quick sell-through rate. I've got them priced a little bit high, some of them, so I might have to go through and adjust those prices.
I'm going to do the junk drawer lot items next. The Dale Jr. or Dale Earnhardt calendar, the $2 bill, and the thermostat. Those will be the next listings. I'll give you guys an update once I get those on.
Alright, I just finished listed the first 3 items from the junk drawer lot that I purchased for $35.73. I got 3 items up from that lot. Let me give you guys a look at them.
Here's the first 3 items that I got listed from that lot. This one here, this thermostat, listed that for $49.99. They sell quite well. I think there's 7 listed and over 40 have sold in the last 90 days, so great sell-through rate. This Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not a great sell-through rate, but I listed that for $8.97 brand new. And then this $2 bill, I listed that for $24.99. Those sell pretty well as well. So just 3 items, that's $83.95. Again, I paid $35.97 total. That includes shipping for the lot. And the first 3 items, $83.95. So there's quite a markup already. I'm gonna get some more items listed out of that lot. I got these commemorative spoons here. I'm gonna get those listed as well. Probably list those for $19.99. Obviously, all that stuff has to sell before we're in the profits, but I think some of it has a decent sell-through rate. That thermostat was the reason I bought it. Those sell pretty quick, so I'm hoping that one will get a sale real quick. And then some of this other stuff will start selling and we'll be in the profit. There it is, another listing from that junk drawer lot. Listed those for $24.97. They suggested a $25 list price, so I put them up for $24.97. Those are the W.M. Rogers Manufacturing Presidential Silver plated spoons. There's a set of 5. They have the battles on them, as well as the president's face from the battle, the era in which they had those battles. So that's something a little different. I've never listed spoons like that. Those were presidential spoons, silver plated. I had to do a little research to figure out exactly what they were, but hopefully that will lead to a sale. There's not a lot of them online, so hopefully that some collector will find those and want those. Like I said, they have the kind of etching of the battle in which the different battles that occurred during the president's reign, their term of service. And on the handle was a different president from each of the 5 spoons. So kind of a cool little piece. Came in that junk drawer lot. Didn't really know much about it, so learning as we go along. A new niche to explore, spoons. So all we have left out of what we photographed are these 1, 2, 3, 4 items. I know a lot about these shoes and polo shirts. I've done plenty of those over time, so I'll get those listed next. Alright, as you can see there, I just finished all the listings I had planned for today. Those are the last 3 pair of shoes. Got them all listed today. And good news, we had 3 more orders come into the big store. Let me give you guys a look. There you see it, a pretty healthy sales day today. 3 more sales for $84.40 on top of what we sold earlier today. It's about 9 o'clock now, the typical time I like to end these videos. So I think I'm going to invite you guys to come back tomorrow. I'll show you those 3 sales. I'll show you what sales overnight, and we can recap everything and get started on a fresh day tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for watching today. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscription button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so any help you can give me is greatly appreciated. Also trying to reach that 4,000 hours of watch time. So if you have time, please come back and watch a few videos. Trying to get to 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize my channel. Haven't got it monetized yet, but I've been working on it the last year, and plan to hope to get it monetized in the upcoming year. 2024 is my year to do that. It's going to take a little bit of work, about 1/4 of the way there, so I need to get those subscribers out. If you can help me out, hit that subscription button and start watching a few videos. Make it a daily thing. I put out daily vlogs. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel, so there's plenty to watch. Please come back tomorrow and I'll show you what sold. See you on the next one. Bye. The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and stars were the kiss you gave to the dark and endless skies. The first time ever thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and stars are the gifts you gave to the dark and endless